Good morning. I have often told everyone with a lot of pride that ours is a cow-based farm wherein we don't use chemical fertilizers or pesticides. So here is a little video about what exactly we use at the farm if we are not using urea and DAP. So these dark patches that you see are basically coffee grounds from Starbucks. This is basically used coffee, which I call them up and request them to collect for me overnight. This is actually a part of Starbucks CSR policy that they are not supposed to be throwing away coffee grounds. Instead, they are supposed to give them away or use them as fertilizer for plants in and around their vicinity. In fact, I would urge you all to get these coffee grounds from Starbucks nearby and add it to your plants at home, and they will be very happy and thankful to you. The other thing that we use as fertilizer is the Jeevamrit that we make, and because it's a liquid fertilizer, we make it in a drum, that blue drum which is really at the far end. That, yeah, now it's visible. So this is primarily why I call my farm cow-based. Because Jeevamrit is made from gobar, gomutra, gud, besan and water. Of course, a handful of soil that contains a lot of helpful microbes. So Jeevamrit essentially increases the number of microbes in the soil, which is why the microbial activity increases in the soil, which is great for vegetables. Similarly, pesticides also we make from gomutra, neem leaves, and smelly and pungent produce like onions, ginger, green chilies. So as you can imagine, this kind of pesticide is not going to kill any living organism. Instead, it is going to repel the insects and pests, and which is what we want. I mean, our effort is not to kill any living being, but just for them to stay away from our plants. So the neem leaves that eventually we retrieve from our pesticide, when it starts getting over, we spread it across the field so that it decomposes and becomes a part of the soil itself, adding to its fertility. Similarly, all the weeds that we remove from the field, we put them in the trenches. Yeah, that's a bunch of weeds that we took out from the field and put it in the trench so that it keeps getting dried up. It gets all filled with water. It decomposes and again adds to the fertility of the soil. So that is how we are growing our vegetables without chemical fertilizer or pesticides. And while people complain that switching to organic does not fetch a lot of results, however, it's there right in front of you. All right, bye.